G'day guys, it's Wes here for Aussie Geek, and on today's show we're checking out our first game in the Rare Replay collection. So this is for our series 30 games in 30 days. So we've just loaded up Rare Replay and we're about to get into our first game, which as you can see there is Jetpack. Now Jetpack was originally released way back in 1983. So we're going to play this whole series in chronological order, way back at the beginning and all the way through until the most recent game in the Rare Replay collection. So as you can see there on the right hand side in the description, released in 1983, it's an arcade shooting style game with 1 to 2 players using one controller, and it's about grabbing rocket parts and fuel to assemble your spaceship while blasting through waves of deadly aliens. So let's get into it! Alright, so today we're just going to play a one-player game and see how we go. Now you can use the thumbstick or the D-pad, but essentially what you've got to do is button mash the A button as we collect our parts to this little rocket ship here, then fly over the top and drop them off. All of which trying to avoid some of these nasty little alien, I'm going to call them aliens, I don't know if they're actually aliens, and see if we can survive. Alright, so now we've got our parts to our rocket ship. What we're now doing is getting fuel. So as we get this fuel, we want to continue to avoid those little bad guys, and I'm going to try and shoot the crap out of them, particularly in the early stages, because it's a little bit easier in the early stages to take some of these bad guys on. And drop our fuel on the rocket ship, and now as you can see there, the rocket ship's turning from white to purple, so we want to fill it up all the way to the top, because as soon as we fill this little rocket ship up, we're going to take off, and that basically completes the level. So a pretty simple mechanic, and a game that was probably inspired by, you know, games like Space Invaders and that sort of stuff. So just trying to avoid those aliens down the bottom there. Let's see if we can take some of them on in a second. Here we go. So we're doing alright. Look, we're getting a pretty decent score, trying to avoid some of these aliens. And there we go, we've completed level 1, guys. So our first level in the Rare Replay collection for Jetpack. So we're surviving so far. We've got 5 lives, as you can see up there on the top. And let's see if we can get to, say, level 5 today. I reckon that'd be a pretty damn cool achievement. Now, because we've got our rockets already, what we're going to do here is just fuel it up and see how we go. So the aliens, I guess, become progressively faster. I'm going to call them aliens. I don't actually know what they are, but you know, they can become progressively faster and a little bit more unpredictable in terms of their movement. So, and that's what makes the game interesting. Ah, there you go. Look, we lost our first life. So that sucks. Not a big fan of losing lives, but you know, we're hanging in there. So our ship is nearly full of fuel for level 2. I gotta say, look, button mashing is not something I'm used to in modern gaming. So my thumb is starting to get a bit sore. But I've got to say, this game is weirdly addictive. Here we go. So our rocket ship is full, but we've got to find a way to try and get down there now. So let's get in there. We're out of here. Beautiful. All right, here we go. So we've survived level 2. We've got 4 lives still intact, and we're on to the next level. So it'd be interesting to see what they throw at us from an alien point of view. So hopefully they're not too fast or too big or too mean. But let's see how we go. Oh, what the hell is that? Giant balloons of doom. Don't even know what you call those things. I guess oh no! Okay, we're down to 2 lives. Let's see if we can hang in there. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can scroll off the screen and then back on. Oh no, we've lost another life, guys. These games are very competitive, particularly if you're playing with a mate or that sort of stuff. You can kind of really get those competitive juices flowing, because everyone wants to beat your mate, that's for sure. Oh no, we're down to our last life. Here we go. So hopefully we can progress to the next level and at least pick up something new, like another life or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. So I'm just trying to avoid these balls because balls are never good when it comes to alien jetpack space invader style games. Alright, we're nearly there. We need one more fuel cell to fill our little spaceship up, our little rocket, and then we can get the hell out of this level. So here it is. I don't know how I'm going to get down there yet, but we'll see how we go. Holy hell, look at them all. They're just everywhere. There's no damn gaps. Here we go. Are we going to make it? Oh, no! Game over. So there you go. Look, guys, that's our first look at Jetpack. So it's one of the 30 games in the Rare Replay collection, which is pretty damn awesome. So what we're going to do, obviously, over the next 30 days is cover off one Rare Replay game. So like I said earlier, starting way back in 1983 with Jetpack and then progressing all the way through the series until you get to the most modern game right at the end of the collection. So if you've liked today's video, please remember to stick around by subscribing and stay tuned to this cool little series because I think we'll have a lot of fun with it. If you're new to the channel anyway, look, don't forget to subscribe and get involved in the conversation via the comment section down below. We would love to see you participating in some of the awesome stuff that we've got planned for you right here on Aussie Geek. Alright guys, I will see you all in the next video.